Live only on the Zone. Usyk versus Dubois 2, July 19th. He silenced Britain's best. Usyk, the brick breaker, fighting for greatness, for the flag, for legacy. But now, the dynamite is ready to explode. Dubois, reborn, sharper, stronger, a weight of a nation on his shoulders. July 19th, Wembley roars beneath the lights. Who will become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world? Usyk versus Dubois 2, live only on the Zone. Buy now at thezone.com/boxing.
And the blood begins to trickle down.
Punching it out. A huge shot took by Tyson, but Lewis took it well. And Joe Souza.
Foreman tied up. Ali is getting away with it, tying his man up.
There was a left hook that landed by Canelo, but Mayweather could lean back and avoid the attack.
Mini crisis for Usyk. Look at this.
Oh, AJ, man. Oh, you had a chance. I'm saying you had a fucking chance. Look, Usyk's clearly fatigued.
Yeah,
and
he's
hurt
knackered.
here.
He's like, what am I doing here?
Welcome to episode 3 of The Look Back. Obviously, look, big fight coming up July 19th. Oleksandr Usyk versus Daniel Dubois 2. This time for all the marbles in the heavyweight division. So it's only right that we look back on one of Oleksandr Usyk's best performances. So for that, we go back to August 2022 when he fought AJ for the second time. Obviously, the first time, a G-Man's back in the house, by the way, people. The first time took place at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
A tremendous performance by Oleksandr Usyk.
The best Oleksandr Usyk?
Oh, easily.
Okay.
Easily. And this was a great version of him.
Yeah.
But that version, man, it was something else.
You know, it's strange. Obviously, look, we're going to get into it in a minute, but this fight being in Saudi Arabia without Turkey, this seems weird.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it seems weird.
You look back at the old Saudi fights and you're like, it's just so strange, like not seeing Turkey there. It's
no
just,
grand arrivals.
No grand arrivals.
None of that stuff. It's just straight
strange.
to Saturday.
Yeah, straight to Saturday. And it's crazy to think. You just associate Saudi boxing with Turkey now.
You do. You certainly do. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's do this. This is The Look Back. Here we go. AJ. I think AJ looks incredible there.
He really does. He's coming to the ring first as well. He didn't even come to the ring first when he was challenging Dubois. He came second.
Yeah, that's
so it's
interesting.
different for AJ this time around. Different. He is the proper challenger.
Yeah, no, he is.
And I wonder what's going on in his mind, because you think of it like this, right? Last time he was in Saudi Arabia, it was for a rematch, and he won. He was stopped by Andy Ruiz, but he knew what he did wrong. This time around, you do wonder what's going on in his mind, because he wasn't dropped, he wasn't stopped, he was just outboxed. I wonder what he's thinking walking to the ring. Because against Ruiz, it would have been, I know what I got to do. This time, what do you think he's thinking?
That looks incredible, by the way.
Oh yeah, look at that.
The colours, everything looks incredible.
Oh wow.
I think he's understanding the challenge in front of him. Like, I mean, let's not forget as well. Remember, he got rid of Rob McCracken.
Yeah.
This is his first fight with Robert Garcia. His one and only fight with Robert Garcia. I think he knows deep down that the guy that he's going into the ring with this time is just sensational. He's not like Ruiz, who put on an extra 40 pounds. This is a guy that is as much of an athlete as AJ.
Oh yeah.
But a better boxer. So I think AJ knew the problem in front of him.
But AJ, the first thing I noticed there was look at the shape he's in. You can see he trimmed down.
Yeah, he was if my memory serves me right, he was quite light. He was 242. Bear in mind, AJ now fights in the 250s. He was 242, which I'm weird with AJ in weights, because there's a part of me that wants him to be a bit bigger and just be destructive. But as you guys probably know, you guys watch him on Instagram as much as I do, he trains every single day.
Yeah.
So he's just always training. So I think he's always going to be around 240, 250. But yeah, I think he looked incredible here as well.
I really do. And I think first fight, Rob McCracken, knowing that, right, look, I wasn't stopped by this guy. I wasn't really that badly hurt. He obviously put his heart and soul into that training camp, as you can see.
Yeah. Do you think he made, in hindsight now what we know, right? Did he make the right decision leaving Rob McCracken?
Absolutely, 100%. 110%.
Okay.
110%.
Okay then, another question. Did he make the right decision leaving Robert Garcia?
That was the wrong decision.
Okay.
We'll see this fight, I remember it quite well. He looked, even in defeat, he looked so good in this fight. And you just think, that's your first fight with a trainer. 2-3 more fights, how would you look?
Yeah, I remember thinking, for the first 9 rounds here, and maybe I was being a bit biased because I was there, obviously I'm a big AJ fan. I thought, okay, this is close. I remember thinking in my head, again, maybe I'm giving swing rounds to AJ, when really they should be going to Usyk. I remember thinking, AJ could be up here, but then in the last 3 rounds, Usyk turned into a monster, as Usyk always does. But I thought AJ looked really good. And I always like to kind of put myself in a position where I'm thinking, if AJ had 3 or 4 camps of Robert Garcia, an aggressive coach, where would AJ be? And that's not being disrespectful to Derek James or Ben Davison. I just think, Robert Garcia won Trainer of the Year last year.
He did.
So I just think he's a great trainer.
And as you said, he's an aggressive trainer. If you think Ben Davison, his fighters, they're aggressive, but they're technical.
Yeah.
Same with Derek James. He would have been around the likes of Jesse Bam Rodriguez. He would have been Virgil Ortiz. He would have been around aggressive fighters.
Yeah, young aggressive
fighters at that. So it's a big what if. It really is.
Man, I just wonder if there was an issue with AJ, a bit like Derek James, traveling to America all the time, home comforts maybe. I don't know, because obviously when AJ was with Rob McCracken, it was only going up to Sheffield.
He knew
so
what
Watford to Sheffield. Yeah,
it was like his amateur days.
Yeah,
exactly.
Looks good though. You know when we did one, guys, that it didn't get released. We did a Daniel Dubois AJ look back. Hopefully we get that kind of given the green light to release it. I remember us talking about AJ walking to the ring looking a bit like not really. How focused did he look there?
2 years difference. That is a complete contrast to how he looked.
Look, he just strolled into the ring comfortable.
There was such a tension to him walking to the ring against Dubois.
I love that.
Look at that.
None. Looks relaxed.
He looks relaxed. He looks calm. If it wasn't Oleksandr Usyk in there, if that was Tyson Fury and AJ's walking to the ring like that, I'd be thinking, we got a problem in here if you're a Fury fan.
How does that...
How do we get that?
How do we get that? Is it possible?
Well, that's a good question.
Is it possible?
I think it is. Personally, I think we can get that AJ back.
I'd love it, man.
I'd love it.
I would absolutely love it. This was my first time in Saudi working for DAZN. So I'd been to Saudi, obviously, for AJ Ruiz too, for my YouTube channel. So DAZN sent me there. They only sent me, so we didn't have like a proper broadcast. They sent me, a producer, and a cameraman.
Really? Just you guys?
Just us three.
Wow.
So I was there doing like little hits and speaking about the fight after and things like that.
And you say like as well at the start is there was no grand arrival. There was none of what we're used to at Saudi.
Yeah.
There was none of that, so it was a real...
How strange, Krasik.
Oh, man.
Krasik, the background.
That's the first thing I look for as well.
Yeah, no, Krasik is not going to make that walk for Dubois. That is so strange.
That's going to look strange. He's always had that team with him. Igis Klimas, Alex Krasuk.
Yeah.
But Oleksandr Usyk, I'd say from his pro debut to probably even when he fights Dubois, that face has never changed.
Yeah.
There's just stoic the whole way through.
Dude, honestly, he is fantastic. Okay, question. This is the question to you guys at home as well. We've seen Usyk do 24 rounds with Fury and 24 rounds with AJ. Who did better against Usyk, AJ or Fury?
No, you're putting me on the spot with that one.
It's a good question. Like both of them had a split decision.
Both of them had a split decision. Should have been unanimous.
Yeah, should have been.
Should have been.
Quite comfortably, by the way.
Well, AJ...
Who caused Usyk more problems?
Fury. Definitely.
Yeah.
But AJ never came as close to being stopped as Fury did.
This is it,
there
isn't it?
There's the balance
AJ didn't come. This bit, though, it was not close to getting stopped, but he was hurt here.
Oh, he was hurt there.
But but Fury was
literally, bouncing all around the ring. Yeah. Like, if there was 30 seconds in that round, he was getting stopped.
Yeah.
Literally, he was getting stopped.
There's still a part of me that thinks Fury should have been stopped.
Oh, yeah. A lot of referees would have jumped in.
Yeah.
A lot of referees would have jumped in at that point.
Yeah.
So it's a real question.
I do not remember. I've clearly never, ever watched this fight again, because I don't remember any of this.
No, to be honest,
any of this stuff here.
To be honest, I remember it being a reasonably short ring walk, but I don't remember the video package.
Yeah. It's all nonsense, this. It is, though, isn't it? Just get to the ring and fight. We don't need to see it.
You do kind of want it. You're like, it's the ring walk, and just let's go.
Just get to the ring. Like, there's things like this I hate, and then national anthems annoy me. And then I just get there.
Yeah.
Just get there.
It's like once we see like UFC or you see like WWE, if they're talking the main event or something, it's like main event, there you go.
Yeah. Here he is, the great Ukrainian. This bit I do like, though, where they make the walk themselves.
Yes.
I think that's really good. Because ultimately it is a one-on-one battle and you don't need the whole team.
No.
You make that walk.
You don't need the entourage.
Look at the eyes on him.
Oh, my God.
He's incredible, like, some people are like, oh, Crawford pound for pound, Inoue pound. No. Usyk's pound for pound #1. Yep. He's beaten guys that are 40 to 50 pounds bigger than him. Like, there's a lot of talk about Crawford right now going up, 254 to 260, 14 pounds.
14 pounds.
This guy's fighting people who are very, very good, 40 to 50 pounds bigger.
Exactly. He fought Fury last. He was 223.
222.
Fury was in the 280s.
Yes.
Like, that's
do you know how crazy
insane.
That is? Dude, it doesn't make any sense. Especially when, again, just about made the climb in the top rope. Just, again, when you compare it to a lot of guys now jumping up through the weight classes, or 8-weight world champion or whatever, and they've only really jumped up in the 8 weights. Don't get me wrong, I'm not taking...
No, of course not, no.
But they've only jumped 30 pounds.
Literally. So, some of them. If you're talking about the really low weights, like, we love a new weight, but, like, in reality, he's gone up, just over a stone in his whole career.
Yeah.
We love him, he's brilliant, but that's nothing compared to fighting a guy who outweighs you by 60 pounds.
That looks incredible, that does.
It looks a really great atmosphere.
I don't remember this at all. Don't remember any of this. But I feel like I remember the Tottenham fight more than I do this one.
The Tottenham fight was rewatched so much by, I think, everybody.
Yeah, because everyone was so shocked by it.
Yeah.
The balls on AJ to ask for an immediate rematch. New trainer, immediate rematch. Like, when you think of these things, new trainer, immediate rematch, it's always going to be backs against the wall.
It's always going to be backs against the wall, but you could, again, as we've seen by him walking to the ring, he really believed he could do this.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have done it if he didn't believe it.
I'll say it again, it's a shame. No, Robert Garcia.
I know.
It's a shame, because I think Robert's a fantastic trainer.
You think it was true?
I've got that, by the way.
What?
The mic muff bit.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I've
You have
got
it on
that.
the,
Yes,
the
I do
studio
have
back
it.
there.
Yeah, because I remember one of the camera guys gave it to me.
I forgot about that, because I used to always, in one of your old studios, whenever I would come in, I'd be looking at it and I'd be like, oh my God,
He
there's
does
the
look
thing.
small, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he? You can really see the
I mean, I say
definition
small
in him.
in the sense of, compared to what he normally looks like, because obviously
Yeah.
he's a massive human being, but he looks small. There you go, national anthems. God.
Your pet peeve, isn't it?
Yeah, because to get to a main event takes so long.
Yes.
Like, you go through what feels like about a 6-hour build-up of undercard fights you don't really care too much about. And then you're like, can we just get there, please?
Especially if it's a world title fight on the undercard and they don't do it for that, but they do it for the main event. You're like, really?
Eddie Hearn, Freddie Cunningham, Angel Fernandez there as well. That was always a weird dynamic. Angel
Yes.
Fernandez and Robert Garcia. Like, why is Angel there? Because Robert wouldn't work with Angel. Like, Robert doesn't have Angel.
And
Strange.
I think Angel was there when he was with Rob McCracken as well, wasn't he?
Yeah. So it's a bit of a strange thing. If you're gonna sever ties the whole lot. The whole
yeah,
lot.
exactly.
Yeah. He is just...
He is on it.
Okay. If that is Usyk, so we're saying basically this version of Usyk's near enough 100% Usyk, right? The best Usyk. And the version prior, the version that fought Tony Bellew as well. So that little run, I'm almost putting the Chaz Witherspoon and the Derek Chisora fights aside because they weren't championship fights, right? So in championship fights, this Usyk, Tottenham Usyk, Bellew Usyk, I'll say Gassiev as well.
Oh God, yeah, that was...
How far is this Usyk then dropped compared to the Usyk that's going to fight Dubois? If this is 100% Usyk, what percent Usyk is now fighting Dubois?
I'm going to go and stick my neck out and say it's a 90% Usyk.
Okay,
That's still bloody good.
Jesus Christ, that's still
No, because he's not, like, we look at the Fury fights and he was hit a little bit more and he'd slow down a bit.
Is that Fury though?
But, like, it could just be potentially Tyson Fury. But, like, he still looked brilliant in the fights.
Yeah.
We're not saying he went life and death with Fury and he struggled. No, he won them soundly.
Yeah.
So I'd say he slowed down, happens with age. But I'd say he's still close to it, like maybe 90%.
Yeah. I would say that this version of AJ, and I get the point you're saying, like, if that was anyone else not named Usyk, AJ's causing them problems.
Oh, yeah.
This, weirdly, and people might say, Ade, calm down, and I know what everyone's like, this might be the best AJ. Like, I think this could be the better, I think this AJ is better than the AJ that fought Klitschko.
Oh, no.
I just think it's the opponent that's the problem here.
I still think the best version of AJ I ever seen was him against Povetkin.
Oh, okay.
That's the best version I ever seen. He's a bit bigger. He was on it. He was stunned early. Didn't matter.
Yeah.
Still went, did it.
No fear.
No fear.
No
exactly.
fear.
That's the best version.
Because this is the AJ that's been built up after the Ruiz defeat. Because that Ruiz fight where he got the rematch wasn't AJ.
Yeah. And I think the one thing I would say, again, you said no fear against Povetkin. In this fight, as good as he was, he had opportunities to push the action and he didn't take them. If that was the Povetkin Joshua, I think he would have. I think he would have.
Okay.
I can't believe look how chiseled he looks there.
It's actually
honestly
incredible.
Like, he really truly did slim down something good there.
It's almost like you always feel like, see, like Chisora. I don't know why I'm putting Chisora in this, but you'll understand in a minute. Chisora, Fury, and AJ, almost like they need bits from each other. Like AJ needs the no fear that Chisora has.
Yeah.
Fury needs to be in trim like AJ. Do you know what I mean? And Chisora needs the boxing ability of a Fury. There's almost like they're all missing pieces.
If they chucked them all together, you would have like the ultimate British fighter.
The ultimate heavyweight.
It would be like he's got everything.
Yeah.
Louis Pabon, the referee. A lot of people, I remember at the time, were worried going into this fight because he famously refereed Pavek and Klitschko. Do you remember that fight?
Okay, I remember that fight well.
Well, it wasn't a fun. We won't be doing that in the look back. Put it like that.
No, that was a one-sided nonsense.
We won't be doing that. But a lot of people were really worried. They were worried that if Joshua held, he'd let him away with it.
Okay.
Wasn't the case. But I remember that. A lot of people were worried about that and were saying, oh, we don't know about this.
That's very good memory. I didn't even know his name. So that's very good memory that you know.
Michael Buffer.
That just looks like anywhere in America.
I
Like if you
was
used
going
to
to say
say
the O2.
O2, you could say the T-Mobile. It has the appearance of somewhere in America. It's a shame I'm guessing that's not even ever used anymore.
No.
Like,
I don't
do you know
think
what I mean?
so.
Like, there's no events in Jeddah. That's in Jeddah, right?
The funny thing is, Jeddah was the place where I think WWE went. That's where the Grand Prix
Okay,
is.
so
There was so much in
maybe
Jeddah.
they use it there. Maybe they do use it for WWE.
No, at the start of WWE, because I know the Grand Prix is in Jeddah.
Yeah.
WWE used to go Jeddah, now it's Riyadh.
Okay.
A lot of it's in Riyadh, but Jeddah had its moments. I think Groves versus Smith.
That was in Jeddah. It was, you're right. The World Boxing Super Series, you are correct.
That was in Jeddah. It's hard to believe it'd be 2 years before he gets another title shot.
I remember, I remember, so I was ringside, and I remember me and Freddie Cunningham sort of looking at each other every time kind of things went wrong for AJ. Not on purpose, but we would glance at each other kind of like, damn, this is getting hard. And I had to try and be impartial.
Yes.
But, you know, my loyalties do lie with the big man from Watford. But my respect for this man is through the roof. Just the way he carries himself. It's through the roof.
Aesthetically, Usyk looks exactly the same.
Yeah, he does.
Like 3 years later, he looks exactly the same.
Because he treats it like a weight class. That's the beauty. I actually think he's put on a bit more shoulders, but he will still get down to the weight of 2-2. Look at the look. Look at the look, dude. I'm out of the ring now. Dude, he looks like an assassin. Jeez.
Someone looks at you like that, you're thinking, uh-oh, that's not good. Alex Krasuk.
You know what it is? They just know what they've got, don't they? Krasuk and Igor Kilmas, they know that they've got one of the greats.
Yeah.
Like that's why Krasuk always has that kind of arrogant smile. Because he knows, dude, I've got one of the greats here.
Of all time.
Yeah. Like, you can imagine Usyk, in terms of finding sparring to replicate AJ, is actually quite easy.
Yes.
AJ trying to find southpaw sparring for Usyk's almost nigh impossible.
We didn't really know about Jay Alpataya, but he'd be the only guy.
He would have been the only guy.
You could
that would
really
have been
get.
great
That would have
sparring.
been great sparring.
I wonder if Dubois brought him into camp. Maybe, probably not.
Probably not. He had the
Appetite,
fight, and obviously, yeah.
Yeah, he literally is the guy, isn't he?
He's the guy.
Yeah.
And even then, he's not quite like Usyk, but he's the closest thing
He's the
you're going to
closest. You're going to get the bounce in, how quick that left hand whips. All right, you know what I'm going to try and do? In my head, I'm going to try and score it because, again, split decision by one of the judges. Let's see.
Joshua already biting on feints from Usyk, though. Literally in the first 5 seconds.
That feint that Usyk does is so difficult, though. Because he feints and throws, where some people feint. And look at the way he pours that jab out.
Yep. I remember Vladimir, and Usyk's doing something similar there. He leaves that jab and hand out. Obviously, Vlad wasn't orthodox himself, but he leaves out, so you're constantly thinking, where is it going to go? And it's disguising, in Usyk's case, the left hand.
That's a good point. Because he's doing that with it, but you don't know if he's going to go there. You don't know what he's going to do.
And then he can bring it back quicker because it's kind of half out, and he can just literally slide the left hand like that.
You know, this is such a weird comparison, but obviously I did the other look back with Darren, and Kambosos does something similar, where I know of all the people I'm comparing him to, Kambosos does that, but then he whips it. it's just quite smart. And Darren was like, my God, look at that. Because he does that pouring, but then you don't know what is coming after it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And as well as that, you don't know what's coming. You think it's a jab, but you can hook off that. And I think you were saying about Usyk's feints. I remember at the time going into this fight, I said that Usyk is basically death by 1,000 feints. He just, because you're think about it like this, how mentally draining it is. He's not hitting you, but you're constantly looking, thinking, what is he going to do with it? What is he going to do with it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Dude, he does not stop moving. He's constantly on the toes.
And the speed difference, you know, they talk about a cruiser going to heavyweight. Oh, the size of the heavyweights, the punching power. Look at the difference in speed. And bear in mind, this is a slimmer Joshua. Joshua's never been slow. But you can see the speed difference immediately. Usyk must be thinking, I can't miss you.
Yeah, but also Usyk's semi-wary, I can tell. His eyes.
Oh,
yeah, the body shot. Semi-wary of what's coming back. That was a great body shot by AJ there. Yeah, you can hear Barry Jones in comms saying that Usyk puts you under pressure all the time.
Yep.
He makes you uncomfortable.
That's a good
right hand from AJ.
But look at that, Usyk just takes a step in. He takes a step in with the jab. He's making AJ think that he's having a reset. And look at that.
You know the thing is as well, you know when everyone, I remember when this was first.
Oh, lovely.
God, that's beautiful. When this was first thought of AJ versus, that's great,
Good
that's more
body
like
work.
it. Great body work. Everyone was like, AJ's too big. Usyk's 222, AJ's 240. 18 pounds isn't as big as gap as people think it is.
No, in terms of heavyweights, I mean, loads of them fight much higher than that.
Exactly. Like, I'm looking at AJ here and he doesn't look physically intimidating is what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, that's... In some ways, you would say, like, Usyk has... I know he's lighter, but he looks the broader of the two.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I know what you mean. Like, AJ's waist is so slim.
Yes, that's what I mean. It's so slim.
Yeah.
Usyk's just back just looks so much bigger. That's clearly an Usyk round.
Yeah,
he landed a good left hand at the bell. See what AJ tried to do there, and the referee had a word with him. He was trying to kind of hold Usyk down and sneak a couple of uppercuts in.
Yeah.
And that was something a lot of people were saying he's going to need to do. The referee was on it like that. Even in the corner, he looks so much more on it than he did first time.
Yeah, not just that, but he looks so much younger.
Yeah, he does.
So I feel like he looks so much younger as well. I don't know what and it's only 4 years ago.
Oh,
That's
look
good,
at that.
that's good.
It's almost like a jab
So it's
slash
not even
uppercut.
4, it's 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The way he disguises it, you just can't read it.
You would never tell an amateur to throw a shot like that. But then again, when you do, you're never going to see it coming.
Yeah. You know, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'd love to see how Opetaia fights him. Just to see how Opetaia would move with it. Because I feel like Opetaia's copied Usyk, by the way.
You think?
Yeah, it's quite similar the way in which he bounces, and Opetaia paws like that as well. Because Opetaia is not standing like where AJ is. He's not standing all like the way Fury is. He's not standing in front of him. Opetaia's going to be moving as well. Or a Moses Atama. Like someone that moves,
that'd be
basically.
interesting. I know he's only a kid, but still, that would be someone who's going to move, use their feet to get out of the way. It's a good body shot by AJ.
Very good body shot. That's clearly what they worked on.
Yep. Fury did try to do something similar, but I think AJ so far, when you see it in this fight, he's having way more success.
Yeah. Fury's too slow to get to it.
Exactly.
I think that's the issue with Fury. But when he gets to it, he's going to hurt you, but he's quite slow. Although I think Fury's body shots are more difficult to read than AJ's.
They're more difficult to read, but you remember...
Because it's quite unorthodox the way he throws it.
Do you know the thing that AJ's doing, that Fury did, and it cost Fury, I think? Fury would hold that jab hand out, and you know what Usyk did? I'd be like, oh, grand, free shot to the body. And it wore Fury out. AJ is literally just hands up, jab, straight back.
Yeah, good body shot as well there from AJ. Nice little hook. I don't know what's on these punches. That's
a good right hand.
That's almost like the first right hand he's thrown with mean intentions.
You know, people say he's afraid to let his hands go. He's letting his hands go, AJ, certainly here.
Yes,
I'm not seeing any hesitation.
This is really good to see.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
even
like,
there,
there's no
that was great.
hesitation.
Yeah, none at all. And look, his eyes are locked in and loaded. I'm getting excited like I don't know the bloody result of this fight.
You're watching this thinking this happening
I'm like,
now.
what's going on? Come on, AJ. I know the result of it. Good jab from Usyk, man. Usyk is the type of fighter who seems like he fights like an away fighter all the time. Like if you land one, he's like, I've got to get it back. Good stuff
That's
from
a
AJ.
great little
That's
combination.
AJ's combination, by the way. He loves that, where he finishes off the hook.
And he's got a great left hook, actually.
Oh, it's fantastic
Phenomenal. They don't talk enough. People don't talk enough about it. It's
Yeah.
so powerful, but look at that. And see the anger on his face by getting hit by that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good body
great
shot.
body shot.
That really good body shot. It's
Yeah,
almost like,
really good.
like an uppercut to the body. Usyk's clearly weak to the body, by the way.
I think so. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
No.
He does feel them.
I wonder if he has a drink or two.
Well, he did say he likes Guinness.
Okay.
He did say that. I think someone said, do you have a Guinness? Oh, a big Guinness.
No, okay.
Look at that, more body shots going in. But here's,
This is a closer round.
oh, I think AJ's winning
this is
this
an AJ round
This
so
is an AJ
far,
round
yeah.
so far. But one thing about Usyk is, yes, the body shots can be an issue, but he adjusts so well to
Yeah.
it. If he figures out him getting hit so much to the body, he just is able to flip it. You're not going to land that again. Good right hand.
This is,
by
I'm not
Anthony
joking.
Joshua. Like, what?
This is a really good performance from AJ. This is what I was trying to say. For me, this is the best AJ.
Oh,
Again, a bit,
and he's punching with Usyk.
this is it.
When
He's
do you
not
see people
afraid.
do that?
He's not counter punching. He's like, okay, when you throw, I'm throwing. Good
Well, that's
round.
an AJ round.
Really
Definitely.
good round.
Definitely. I really...
Wait, sorry. This is confusing me. Why is Angel Fernandez talking here?
yeah, that's another thing I was saying.
I never noticed this. This is my first time really noticing this.
It's
Like
Robert
Angel
Garcia
Fernandez is
there.
talking and Robert's almost coming like a second.
Yeah.
Weird.
Now, that is not good.
No.
We've seen the problems that Fury had when he had three people talking at
Dude,
once.
in the first round, and maybe I got this wrong, I'm sure Robert was the one that was in the middle
thought that
and
as well.
spoke.
So did I.
Oh, good right hand.
Yeah.
That's one thing that's not really spoken about as well. Usyk's chin.
He took that no problem.
No, he's never been down.
Never.
Apart from obviously the
It was low.
semi-contra. Oh, it was low, okay.
It was low.
It was low. Good round from AJ.
Look at that. I haven't seen him that... Look at that up.
Look
straight
at
up.
that jump top.
Like, when have you seen that last?
AJ, if you're watching this, my brother, come back and watch this fight.
Honestly.
Come back and watch it. Because remember when I interviewed AJ, this is maybe in the lead up to, I think it might have been to Ngannou. I asked him about this performance. He said, no, it was whack. It was rubbish.
No, man, this
This ain't whack, dude. This ain't whack.
is the third round and we've got it even.
Yeah.
One round apiece. And you know what?
You know, he just looks locked in, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, he does.
He looks locked in.
He's still punching with him.
Yes. Good jab.
A great jab. Oh, look. Oh.
Oh, sneaking a body shot on the back foot.
I don't remember AJ
I don't
being
remember.
this aggressive.
Look at this. I don't remember it either. Okay.
Damn. I think we hyper-focus on the first fight so much we forget. And we know
Yeah.
he was better. He was better this time around, definitely.
Yeah.
But I don't remember it being to this extent. Like, he's not afraid to let his hands go. He's punching with him. And Usyk's punch output is dropping.
Yeah.
Like Fury, he was throwing so many shots at this stage.
Look who's walking
Dropped.
who back.
Yeah. Oh,
Look
but
at
there
this,
you go.
great, yeah.
He gets in.
Because he doubles up on it as well. He threw that. It's
And he's
always
moving a bit more. Look
my
at that.
God.
Yeah.
Like mentally, you have to, like, your brain power here just to be with him.
And
So it's those
look at
little
that,
ones,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
They just, and you can't really retaliate against them ones.
They're almost amateur scoring shots.
Yes.
Because they're not hurting AJ, but they're scoring.
They're scoring, but unlike amateur shots, there's enough on them that you'll take notice.
Yeah.
You know, sort of way, they're not little pitter-patter shots. They're small enough, but heavy enough that you're like, all right, don't get hit with too many of them.
Yeah, and it makes you wary if you become a bit overconfident, and AJ was getting confident. This is when AJ is good. This is when, I remember watching this thinking, hey, this went there, bang, that body shot Usyk didn't like.
Nope.
Pushed him out. That's what AJ needs to have done more of. Get in close and use your size.
He's not.
Oh, nice. This is a close round.
Just edging.
Ooh.
I was gonna say
You about to say
I was
Usyk
gonna
and
say
then
Usyk and then he
see,
does
then
that.
then he does.
Oh, now
Oh.
definitely Usyk after that. But great work here from Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh, look at that combination.
Yeah,
by
took a
Oleksandr
few on the
Usyk.
gloves though, on the elbows. Slipped that. That was a nice little slip. But then he's got a throw. If he's,
Yeah.
That's the problem here. He's slipping. He's got a throw when he slips.
He was almost having more success punching with him as opposed to counter punching.
Yeah. Yeah, when AJ tries to outbox Usyk, he's losing.
Yes.
And it's clear to
completely.
see. When AJ just decides, I've got a throw,
Yeah.
like that.
Like that.
AJ has massive thighs.
I was literally.
That's
looking
where
at
the
his
power
footwork
comes
there.
from, innit? It's huge thighs.
The footwork looks lovely combination
did
there.
it land?
I think it grazed.
Okay.
It's enough to win the round.
See, this is when I think I gave it to Usyk. I'm sorry, to AJ.
You gave that one to AJ?
Because I'm Team AJ. I think ringside, I'm like, AJ's got that.
No, I will disagree on that one. I gave that one to Usyk. But I did notice him going back.
This is now confusing me.
Yes.
Now, my attention on this, I didn't realise it before. Oh, around the side of the guard. Bang! He put power into that.
He did.
I can see AJ's eye looks like it's a little. The left eye looks like it might be marked up a little bit.
But I just noticed when he walked back to the corner there, he had a bit of a look on his face. It's not punishing. I'm wondering what's going on there.
No, it's a case of, damn, I'm having to think of it. Like this is.
It's mentally.
This
he's
is
getting
hard.
fatigued.
Yeah, this is hard. Like, again, nothing can replicate this.
No.
No sparring can even get close to this.
To even get a sparring partner to even attempt to do that, take more out of the sparring partner. But AJ up straight away, round 4.
He kind of what AJ does is like he gets the full 10 seconds and then jumps up. Yeah.
And Usyk, if you noticed, every round he comes out, he always makes sure first like 10, 15 seconds, right, get your shots off. So he's like saying, right, this is how the round is going to go. This is how I'm going to start. You try and match me. That jab. I tell you, that AJ jab is doing more damage and having more success than Fury's jab in the 2 fights.
Yeah. AJ's got more on his jab. Like Fury's jab is almost a rangefinder.
It's
as
long.
opposed to causing damage.
Yeah,
this is when AJ's got to work there, by the way. Oh, the referee's onto him. That's when AJ's got to work.
Up close. And as you were saying, Fury's jab is more like, it's long, it's awkward, I'm going to leave it out.
Not to hurt you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're just like, right, get on my face, I'm going to hit you.
Where AJ's a bit more of a ramrod jab.
Like that.
See,
There's your chance.
Work.
Work in the clinch. What was it Richard Steele would say? Punch or get out.
Punch and get out.
Hand.
Punch and get out.
Oh, lovely left hand.
Nice. Nice.
See Usyk finding his range now with that left hand.
I'm trying to think who's closer. Like who is? That's a nice little right hook by AJ. Who is the Usyk in the lower weight class? Like who fights like him? Bivol or good jab? Because I'm trying to think of a fighter that moves as much as Usyk.
I wouldn't.
Bivol moves a lot.
Bivol stands his ground a bit.
Yeah.
He does. I'm trying to think of a mover like that. Oof. Loam is the only thing you could think of.
Yeah. Crawford's a good mover.
Crawford is an excellent mover.
Crawford's a good mover. This is a tough round to score. I mean, in my head, it's Usyk.
Oh, it is, definitely.
Yeah, because he's landing, again, these scoring shots.
Look
AJ's feet have slowed down as well, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, you can see straight away.
Yeah, you can see he's slowed down.
But look at the bounce. Usyk is still up on his toes.
Yeah. This is just a level of fitness that you just have or don't have.
Wasn't this the fight that Chisora said he was at? And like
Chisora was there.
Fight week, he was saying Usyk was doing 40k on his bike and stuff.
See,
in the heat of Saudi.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
oh,
see, this is This when he's like, this is when it gets scary, when he decides to do this. Because nothing, by the way, it's almost like AJ's at a round off here.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's wasting nothing, Usyk, though. Just look at the way he's able, like those shots, he's in perfect range, those shots are landing. There's nothing wasted. Oh, misses. That would have been a nice uppercut.
Tried it again. That's clearly something they've worked on. And by the way, that body, that was a nice right hand straight down the pipe to the body. Usyk does exactly the same thing. Dude, Usyk has not stopped moving.
He hasn't stopped moving. But you notice now, AJ, when he's trying to even counter punch and punch with Usyk, he's actually missing. Is it Usyk, is it Justin, or is AJ getting tired and getting sloppier?
Both.
Oh, like lovely left hand.
Sorry, left hand. Ooh.
Little smile there at the end. That's definitely an Usyk round.
Yeah. So right now you've got it 3-1 Usyk.
3-1 Usyk.
Fair.
You would have it a draw?
I'd have it a draw. But again, I'm just Team Nigeria here. So you can understand what I'm doing. You can understand what I'm doing, people. Looks really good. Let's have a look at some of the stuff.
Not the cleanest of shots. No.
So these are not...
They're not damaging. It's scoring, but it's not, you're not going to worry about it. And AJ firing back. Oh.
Got clipped coming in, firing back. There.
That was a good shot.
Oh.
I wonder what Usyk must think. Look how calm he is when those big shots are literally grazing past his forehead. Like he can see them probably fly past.
Seems like the Matrix. He's like Neo. He sees it in slow motion.
AJ tripling up the jab there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How sharp was that?
That was a
That
sharp
almost took
shot.
him off his feet.
I was going to say, I was looking at his feet. His feet were actually good there. And even then, they still went back. AJ's feet are a lot flatter now, you can see that.
Yeah.
He's not on the balls of his toes now, he's feeling that.
No, you know what it is as well? I think that's more Robert Garcia instructions. I almost feel like AJ's decided this boxing isn't working. I've just got to sit down in these shots and try and hurt you. Like, I've actually got to try. Like, he tried to throw a couple of haymakers.
Yeah.
Like that. I think it's almost like I've got to somehow put some damage into you. That was nice.
That was nice.
And the slip was quite nice as well, wasn't it?
But Usyk is definitely, he's getting more on the combinations. The combinations are more consistent now than they were in the first, say, like 2 or 3 rounds. And I think Usyk, he is still moving as if it was the first round. Like that, look at that.
Bloody fast, isn't he?
The speed as well.
Was that low? What was that? Was it low? Was that low?
I don't remember this.
Nor do I. I don't remember this either. That's almost like on their hip, wasn't it?
Well, he does have 5 minutes, and he is taking some time.
No, I think. Are they going to show the replay? I want to see where that was.
I want to see that replay as well.
Okay, I like that. Straight to it.
I want to see the replay of that, though. Hopefully they do show it at the end of this round. AJ just dipped a little from that body shot as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised.
Oh, that's a strong body shot from AJ.
Great body shot.
That was a big one, yeah.
I'm surprised Usyk's not going to AJ's body.
No, I've never seen anyone go to AJ's body, by the way.
Which is weird because he was non-stop on Fury's body.
Yeah.
AJ...
Never seen anybody go to AJ's body.
Dylan White is the only one I can remember.
He didn't go to the body,
A little bit in their fight, yeah, a little bit. Oh, that was a lovely left hand.
That was low as well. Again, that was low. That one was very low, actually.
Oh,
okay, hands down.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, okay, show me something.
AJ is trying to show him something,
He's
but
trying to, yeah.
That's the defense of Usyk that we don't talk enough about, that he can literally feel confident enough being there with AJ, who's letting big shots go, hands down, right, show me something, do something.
It's mad, isn't it?
It's crazy.
It's crazy when you've got an 18-stone man right in front of you that is known to knocking at people, and you've got your hands down.
And look at that. You open up a
absolute piss take.
combination with lightning fast shots.
It's just not enough for AJ.
Yeah.
It's not enough. Like the first 2 rounds was something. This isn't enough.
He can't. I think he knows himself. The pace he set in the first 2 rounds, he can't maintain that. He just can't do it. He can't keep punching with Usyk. He can't maintain it. He can't lead off first. Usyk can, there. And that's another round for Usyk, by the way.
It's 4-1 you've got it in.
4-1.
4.
4-1. I gave AJ the second round. That's the only round.
Okay. Okay, is this it? Is this the so-called low blow? No.
Oh, no. Got a heavy right hand, right jab. No, is this... Oh, that was low.
It was low.
That was definitely low.
It was low. See Eddie Hearn jumping up, screaming like, come on! Let's have a look here again.
Oh, wait, that looked painful.
Yeah, that's kind of where Dubois was, by the way.
I think that did genuinely look a bit lower.
Yeah. Oh, did it? Okay.
That genuinely did look a bit lower, but that looked painful.
Who did AJ fight after this?
Franklin.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
So that was the run, the Franklin, Helenius, and Ngannou run. Okay. And all of those were... So Franklin was with Derek James?
Franklin was with Derek James. Helenius was with Derek James.
Was Helenius with Derek James?
Helenius was Derek James. And then it was...
Ngannou with Ben Davison.
Then it was Wallen with Ben Davison.
Oh, I forgot about...
Otto
Dude,
Wallin.
I forgot about Otto Wallin. I'm not joking. Completely forgot about Ottavallin. Wow, that was a good AJ.
That was a good AJ.
Yeah, made Ottavallin stop on the on his stool.
Beat the living crap out of him. Didn't come close to winning a round out of Ottavallin.
That was a nice little left hook from AJ.
It was.
Because he kind of drew Usyk into it.
Ooh. A few little nice combination shots.
Yeah, but he kind of pulled back on that last one.
He did, didn't he? Now Usyk going to the ball. Ooh, look at that. Body up to the head.
Or block that. That's whipped around. See, them little ones there.
You just don't see, you're not prepared for them.
No.
Because most professional fighters don't throw shots like that.
Yeah.
Usyk does. He uses every trick of the game. Look at that right hand. Just how he's able to just avoid those shots so seamlessly.
Ooh. See, AJ's knocking most people out with that little left hook combination. Or at least getting them to fight his own fight.
Or landing.
Yeah, or landing.
He's throwing these shots thinking, if you were Dylan White, if you were someone else, I'd be landing this.
Yeah, because the punch stats for AJ would probably be good at the end of the fight in terms of punches thrown, but punches landed would be awful.
It's just incredible how he's just able to slip those shots just seamlessly and then just retaliate. No fear, no hesitation, straight on it.
Yeah.
You notice now at this stage in the fight, he's not holding his jab hand out as much. Remember at the start, he was probing with it, he had it held out. He's come more conventional with the high guard now.
I think he's read what AJ's doing now. And I genuinely believe that, you know, when people talk about like downloaded information, I genuinely believe the very best, this is good from AJ, this is good.
Yeah, this is what he needs to do.
Yeah. But then he got pushed off there too easy. He had him on the ropes.
And he literally...
Like he should be pushing him back.
Yeah, he is the stronger of the two.
Oh yeah.
So he should, in theory, be able to say, no, you're not dictating to me where I am, I'm pushing you straight back. Oh, nice little combination by Usyk though there.
That's good defense from AJ.
Very good. Robert Garcia, man, he's not just an offensive fighter. His fighters have great things.
You got him in the corner.
Yeah.
A bit more.
And Usyk fights his way out.
Yes. Like, I need to go back and watch Chisora Usyk because I feel like Chisora.
Oh, he was not letting him out of the corner. He would get him to the corner and he was just unloading on him.
It's actually a better round from AJ, but it's an Usyk round.
You think so?
You think it's an AJ round?
I'm thinking this is an AJ round.
Okay, I'm more than happy to give it to AJ.
Yeah.
So that's what, 4-2 or 5-2?
For me, it is 4-2.
4-2.
Is it a draw for you now?
For me, it's a draw.
3 apiece.
For me, it's 3
4-2.
apiece.
Usyk didn't do enough in that round. Although AJ, he should have done more, he did enough to be he was the aggressor. Look at that.
There.
Great
See
combo.
here? See here now, yeah?
See there, and Usyk just instantly. But
Usyk kind of got out with almost a cheeky headbutt. Like,
I was gonna say, is that AJ not pressuring Usyk or Usyk realizing I'm at the ropes, get out? Because he must know.
No, see, for me, he's got to push him back with his shoulder here now. Like here now, look the way. Oh, they don't show. Usyk just forces. He got to like just throw him back. You know in the old school Rocky movies, Dolph Lundgren, get it.
Barry Jones saying he's Usyk in the lead.
Yeah.
Someone has a 5-1. Wow.
No, I can actually see that. I can actually see 5-1. I can. Although I've got it 3 apiece, I think you got it 4-2. I can see 5-1 here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The moments in the rounds you're remembering Usyk as opposed to AJ.
Yeah.
So.
And if it is AJ, we're screaming about these moments, but they're like 2 or 3 moments around max.
Whereas Usyk has the consistent
controlling
boom,
the
boom,
fight.
boom, boom, boom.
Usyk's controlling the fight. Look at that jab. Usyk's controlling the fight. That's better from AJ.
Some good work
He's
up there.
strong, yeah.
That's really what you need to do with Usyk. If you can get up close, just fight him up close. Fight him on the
Great
inside.
body shot there from AJ. Like, again,
Another great
that was
body
good.
shot. Look at that. That's really good stuff. But Usyk.
Always comes back. Always comes back. Again, fighting like an away fighter. Always comes back.
And I think as well, if you're a judge, if you see the home fighter, which let's say AJ was the home fighter, open up one combination and the away fighter does nothing. Oh, there you go. There's an extra point. But he's leaving. Oh, he did this, then he did this. Straight away, it's forgotten.
I'd love to know how they actually score it. Like in their head, do they kind of like just have markers down? Like, okay, that's one, and then add it up. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the round, like, I would love to know how they do it. Because you've got to, like, it's got to be more than just what we do. Because you know what we said? Oh, they've convinced. When someone unleashed like a barrage in the last 15 seconds, he's won that round. Shouldn't be that.
No, certainly not. That's what a lot of fighters would say, like the most important, the last 30 seconds, because it doesn't matter what you did the first 2 minutes.
And that's crazy.
The snap in those shots is gone, though.
Yeah,
well, not gone, but it's,
no, I know what you mean.
You can see there's not as much weight as there was a couple of rounds earlier. Because we're at the halfway point in this fight now.
Yeah.
And it's been set at a serious pace for Anthony Joshua, a pace he's not used to going at.
Well, it's a pace he went at when they fought in a few months before.
I don't think he was throwing this many shots.
No, he wasn't, no. Oh, you can see the head move back.
Mm-hmm. That's got to be soul destroying as well if you're Anthony Joshua. You're thinking you're getting close and then something like that happens. It's just bing. Oh, that's a good body shot.
Nice little hook as well. Oh, is that body? I thought it was a hook.
Still, look at the movement. Like, how in God's name he's able to just keep his legs going like that. It's crazy.
You'd almost love to go and see the Ukraine amateur setup when he was in there with
Tony Lomachenko.
With Lomar. Yeah, obviously Manchenko in terms of the coach, but Lomar, Vozdik, all of them just in there together.
Yeah, they all.
Like, what are these guys were doing?
More shots going in from Usyk. AJ's definitely. Look how more flat-footed he is. Look how.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
Yeah, Usyk round.
Yeah, and you can tell AJ's walking to the corner like that.
Mm-hmm. Now 5-2.
Yeah.
So on my scorecard, Usyk needs 2 more rounds.
Yeah. And he got them.
He did get them. I'm guessing it's 4-3 now for you.
Who does Angel Fernandez train now?
I haven't heard.
That was a great shot.
That was a brilliant shot.
Wasn't he training Riakpor for a while?
Yes, he was,
and
correct.
now Riakpor's with Billy Nelson, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know who he's with now.
No.
Am I right in thinking he did some work with Isaac Chamberlain at one stage? I'm really sure I remember hearing the name associated with Chamberlain. It looks epic in there, doesn't it?
That was really good, honestly. It was really, really good. Like the noise, the energy, it was actually surprisingly good. Because remember the first one in Saudi said AJ Ruiz 2 was outside and it was quite small.
It was outside, I remember.
Yeah, it wasn't as big, so the noise leaves as well. There was talk about a storm beforehand.
What is going on here?
I don't know, was that gumshoe? What was that? What's going on? Oh,
water on the canvas. Again, these are things I don't remember about this fight. I don't remember there ever being a pause or anything. I don't remember the low blow. Don't remember any of this.
Joshua hurt Usyk. Usyk just appeared to slow. Can he find something similar here?
Okay, yes. But if you're Anthony Joshua, that extra 20, 30 seconds is...
Take it.
Take
Godsend.
Any chance you can
Godsend.
get.
It's crazy.
He knew to trim himself off.
Dubois is ringside.
I know.
Dubois, I just saw him. Dubois is ringside, yeah.
Oh.
And he fights both of these, knocks out one of them, gets stopped by one, and he, like, if you could fast forward time and say, Dubois, in 3 years, you're gonna fight Oleksandr Usyk for undisputed.
And you're gonna knock Anthony Joshua out at Wembley Stadium.
In front of 90,000, he'll laugh at you and say, all right, mate, yeah, cool. That's a great body shot.
Oh, it's a great body shot.
Up top.
I'll never forget.
That's a good body shot as well.
You
know who's really good at throwing body shots? Callum Smith.
Yeah,
the way he corks himself into that body shot, jeez. The way he hurt Boatsy so many times.
I was going to say, Boatsy will testify to that. But you were talking about Dubois being ringside. Before he'd even moved to heavyweight, you remember when AJ knocked Povetkin out and you just see Usyk in Wembley Stadium, the hood on, staring, dude, like he had that stare.
That's a horror movie. That is a horror movie. Oh, that's a good body shot as well.
And Usyk doesn't complain that was low, so obviously, look at that. Some great work. Oh,
That's nice from AJ.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Shot from him. Yeah, that was a good sign, wasn't it? I think it was half
It's weird. AJ's feints are so different to Usyk. Like AJ's are quite obvious and deliberate.
Yeah.
Usyk just.
Speed and just precision.
That's why people think, oh, that's a great body shot there from AJ. That one bit. And again, I don't remember that.
Now that's what we want to see.
That was like 4 or 5 body shots in a row.
Who said you can't let his hands go?
Dude, that was really good.
And it really backed Usyk up.
Yes.
But straight away, Usyk is back on it.
But it's an AJ round.
Oh yeah, oh
That's an
God,
AJ round,
100%. Oh, good shot, but no, AJ's winning this round for me.
That's a good response though from AJ. See here, he gets
Lord,
close.
look at
Yeah,
that.
this is good stuff, innit? Jeez, man.
Oh, now what do you do?
Was an AJ round.
Now you're making me think here.
Big gulp of breath though from Usyk.
Oh, AJ is making him work. But, oh, look at that.
But this is what Joshua needed.
He did.
He needed to be in a fight. Like, you know, by the way, that Fernandez getting in there and talking to AJ is really kind of throwing me a bit. But this is what AJ needs. Like, almost, you know, I do wonder if AJ sometimes doesn't trust his chin as much because what happened against Ruiz.
That was a great body shot.
That is a great body shot. But he doesn't follow up quick enough.
Nope. I think he's worried about getting countered.
Yeah.
Because he knows they just come so sudden.
Yeah, that's the thing, innit? You know they come to... Look, bang.
Bang.
And there, look, 2, 3.
Backed him up to the ropes and he kept him on the ropes this time.
Boom.
One punch he's missing. When Usyk is like that and he's backed up, throw the uppercut.
Yeah.
It's open for you. It's wide open.
Yeah.
That's definitely an AJ round.
Yeah, it's an AJ round.
So 5-3.
Yeah.
You would have it a draw again.
Yeah, I've got it 4 apiece.
So
I think this is why. I think AJ wins this round. And in my head, I think that's when I think I gave it. That's when I thought AJ was ahead.
you would have had him in the lead.
Yes. But then I know what happens at 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, we all know. I was going to say.
Yeah.
We kind of know what happens at that point.
Because I remember I did a beeline for a few people. I think Gareth A. Davis was there, Bunsey was there. I'm like, you got this. And they was like, well, you know, AJ could be winning this. Like that.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Definitely working well to the body, and he's definitely slowed up Usyk's feet. And for the first time, Usyk was just breathing heavily there.
And he is breathing heavily there.
Yeah, Usyk's breathing it. Like, I'm telling you, he's feeling this.
He's feeling the
Look
pace.
at his legs. They're not the same. Look at that.
And you know
he's trying to
something?
bounce and he can't even bounce on the legs. AJ said, come on.
I have to be honest, right? The first Tyson Fury fight, as hard as rounds as Usyk had in that, he didn't look as fatigued as this.
Look, oh.
He is having to work hard in there.
Yeah. Push him back, AJ.
Oh,
good.
look at that. And that's a mistake by Usyk. Usyk literally just walks back with hands down. Oh, what's he asking? Don't see him making mistakes like that most time. It's really good. Oof.
Oh, dude. That would have taken the house down. Oh, clip that body shot. Oh, ref, whatever. Good. Oh! What? I forgot all about this.
Where did all this come from?
Oh, is that, there was an open, look at this! What is going on? This is why I think I had AJ winning.
Oh my God.
This is, I remember thinking, I remember everyone thinking Usyk's really hurt, like AJ jumped on him. See the tongue. The AJ stuck the tongue out like, I've got you. Look. Everyone thought this was it. Look, he was close.
Oh my God. Holy crap.
I remember going crazy ringside. Yeah.
Eddie heard it.
Everyone. He stuck his tongue out.
It's a mini crisis for Usyk that might turn.
Mini crisis for Usyk. Look at this.
Oh, AJ, man. Oh, you had a chance. I'm saying you had a fucking chance. Look, Usyk's clearly fatigued.
Yeah,
and
he's
hurt
knackered. He's like, what am I doing here?
These are good
look
heavy
at that.
shots.
He's starting to become the weapon. And that's a shot.
Oh my God.
So this is why I had it. I think I had it 5-4. That's one of AJ's best ever rounds as a pro.
Honestly,
by the way.
that is literally.
Yeah.
Usyk has literally done nothing.
Look,
He can't. He's not letting Usyk do anything.
When have you
Look
seen
at
AJ
that.
smile? Look at that! What a round!
Look at the walk back, just the confidence. Yeah, I got you, man. What a round. Holy crap,
Jesus,
man.
but how much did that take out of him?
Everything.
Everything.
No, it didn't take everything. The next round takes everything out of him.
Takes everything.
Because as good a round as this was for AJ,
Bang.
we know what happens next round.
Yeah. I can't remember. I actually can't remember.
Really?
No, I actually didn't. He didn't get put
He
down.
didn't get put down, but
see.
it wasn't
You
pretty.
remember?
I remember the 10th round.
Okay.
Very well. Because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I couldn't believe how it went from that to that.
Okay.
And he got success because of that.
Look, whoa, my-
Dude.
Fury never did that. Never came close.
No, not that close, no.
Never came close.
Look at that. Look at all the team behind. Look at them.
They are jumping up.
Look at them.
Usyk has marking under that right eye. They've been using the ends throughout
I actually remember I interviewed AJ in the dressing room before the fight.
Really?
Actually, in the dressing room, yeah. I'm gonna try and find that clip. We actually spoke in the dressing room.
Look how tired he looks. He looks
shattered,
knackered.
he's shattered.
He's shattered after that.
He may not have been in trouble, but
So this is where you're thinking that capitalize on what you just did.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
Some have AJ ahead. I
Yeah.
have Usyk 1 round ahead.
Okay, so I had AJ 1 round ahead, and then Usyk decided to speed up.
Yeah. And then, literally, as if that round never happened. It's almost like he did speed up. The hand speed is still there. The foot speed is still there. There you go. There you go. Yeah. There you go. This is what I mean. Look at this. Oh! Yeah.
My God! Oh my God! I don't remember any of this. Dude, I don't remember any of this. AJ's taking them really
He's taking
well.
them very
He's taking
well.
them
Better than
really
Fury did.
well. Why do you keep comparing it to the
Because
three?
it's literally
Yeah.
the two biggest fights of heavyweight. It's like AJ Fury. So which one did better? Because neither of them got stopped.
Joshua is shaking his head. He's shattered here, though, Joshua. No, those heavy shots.
And look at how the steam has just left AJ after that.
You know, in computer games where the red line.
Yeah, the stamina. It's
Yeah,
like
just
stamina's
zoom.
at 0.
Yeah, yeah.
Body shots going in, hooks going in.
And mentally as well, you think,
Oh, good right hand.
good right hand from AJ. By the way, that was a huge right hand. And that one.
And that one,
You know, this was actually quite a good fight.
that was a great fight.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff.
And Usyk takes that right hand and he's going to literally come firing back. And that's got to be deflating as well. Oh, I hit him with a right hand. He didn't go down, but I have a chance. And look at this, he's still lighting me up.
It's not really lightening AJ up though. There's no lightening up here. He's definitely landing.
He is landing like
that
that.
uppercut is stunning. That came from nowhere.
Yep.
He's not throwing an uppercut all fight.
And he
all
leads
fight.
with an uppercut as well.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Look at that.
This is just championship pedigree stuff. This is what separates the. Remember we were talking about the other day, like world level to elite.
Yes, we were talking
This
about
is
what makes an elite.
This is
This.
it. This is elite.
It's everything.
It's almost very similar. You know when Mayweather fought Mosley, and then he
Yes.
got knocked down, and then went back to the corner and said to his dad he's fine, and then came out and just put a beating on Mosley.
I know.
This is very similar.
And the great fighters can do it. They can take a bad round like the last round for Usyk, which was a bad round, and it's just like it never happened. Here I go.
Yeah. He's hurt AJ so many times in this round.
He's still landing. And this, if you're Anthony Joshua, you're thinking, I've had a great last round, and now this is happening to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's everywhere. It's coming from everywhere.
yep.
I don't know how you even avoid this.
And the difference in demeanor. He like tongue out last round, getting peppered this round. Mentally, that's got to be deflating.
Yeah.
Such a great round, can't follow it up. Not only can I not follow it up, he's literally hitting me with everything.
Yeah, that's the difference. It's double whammy. It's not that I can't follow it up. It's that I've then now lost a round convincingly. Like I've been hurt. That's the most AJ's been hurt in the whole fight. After your best round.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't even remember this.
He found a lovely hook from somewhere.
I remember watching it live. Great right
Oh,
hand.
that's a great right hand.
It's a solid right hand.
Yeah. That uppercut's stunning. See, he always look, it's combinations with Usyk. It's not single shots. It's 1 and 2s and 3s and 4s.
Oh, man.
God.
And you don't have a moment to breathe in that. You can't punch with that.
No.
Body
Body
shots
shot
go
as
in.
well. The great Evander Holyfield. That's Braun Strowman. Do you
I
watch
thought
W-
that. Yeah, I was like, he looks familiar.
WWE.
2 rounds to go.
And Usyk picks up from where he left off in round 11.
Yeah.
It's a draw on your scorecard.
Draw my scorecard.
Usyk by 2 on mine.
Okay.
Doing damage to the other here. Topsy-turvy round 9 and 10. Joshua success followed by Usyk.
Oof.
Good work.
Yeah. His legs are back, Usyk.
Yep.
His legs are back. And it's crazy, his fitness, because even, obviously, although AJ's taking the brunt of these shots, Usyk's throwing them. How is he not gassing
and he's
out?
thrown way more shots.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you now, you would see maybe light heavyweights struggle to match. Certain light heavyweights struggle to match Usyk's punch out.
Agreed.
100%. The level of fitness he has, honestly, it's...
Oh, it's a good body
great
shot from AJ.
off from AJ. Yeah. But Usyk retaliates straight away with headshots.
Yeah.
What?
And
There's the
then a
uppercut
body
again.
shot. Yeah.
Took a left hand there, Joshua, and felt it as well. Enough to slow Joshua up.
And Joshua's definitely getting tired. You can see
Oh,
it.
of course, this
the,
is
the
now
hands
this
are
is round
dropping,
11.
the legs are
This is
heavy.
round
He's
11,
just
dude.
like,
You're taking
what's
a
going on?
beating. He was tired from round 4. He just finds something.
Pretty much. And this is Usyk's time to put it on, let the combinations go. He always
That was great,
does
but
the
that was a
same.
big
That
body
was a
shot,
real
by the
good
way.
body shot,
A
yeah.
really, really big body shot. See, this AJ's letting the referee get involved. You got to stop. You got to throw. If you throw, the referee's not going to come in and try and break it up. When you just lean on a guy, you're giving the referee time. They say, okay, enough.
The referee sees there's no action. There's a lull. All right, break it up.
Another little. That was a little low from AJ. Oof.
Yeah, he's getting ragged
hell.
now.
Yeah, he's getting a bit. Yeah, it's all. That's it. It's like, okay, I need to get back to my stance. Good body shot again.
Very good.
Joshua just staggering forward a bit there. But he's trying to impose himself, isn't he, Joshua? He's working on the shots, but I think he got the big...
Referee had to do very little in this fight, to be fair.
that's a
Oh,
great
look
outcome.
at that. Just
Corkscrew.
the speed of it.
Yeah. You have no right to be throwing these amount of punches in round 11.
No, of a heavyweight contest.
No right at all. Exactly, of a heavyweight contest. No right. Straight down the pipe again.
And still moving, still able to do that while moving. It's crazy.
I remember, when I speak to AJ, I think he's so distraught by this fight because I think this is as fit as he's been and he still realises, well, it's not fit enough. That's actually quite scary to think.
What we're seeing here is arguably maybe the best version of AJ.
Yeah.
And it still wasn't enough.
Yeah.
That's got to be soul destroying.
Yeah. But here, watch this. I'd love to, was that a knee? What was that?
I didn't see it.
I think he kneed Usyk there, you know. I'd love to sit down with AJ and do this.
What, rewatch this?
Yeah, because I wonder what he would say. Like those points when he's up close, is he thinking, I should be working there, I should be working there? Like, I'd love to hear what he has to say about this performance. Look at him, classic, just, oh, Chris Eubank.
Oh, yeah, in the background.
Yeah.
If I could get Anthony Joshua here and I'd show him this, and I'd be saying, literally, you looked brilliant in this fight.
Yeah.
Even in defeat, you have nothing to be ashamed of. We need to get this version of you back.
Yeah. Yeah, that version. Yeah, this version here. Maybe even this size, by the way.
Yeah, the size looks
The size,
perfect.
the 240 looks perfect, doesn't it? So he blocked that. See how Usyk blocked that?
Yeah.
Kind of like crossed his arms
Just
over.
literally there.
Wow.
The cross arm low defense.
Look at this freeze. Avoids it, slips to the side.
incredible.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
So I have an Usyk up by
You got
3
about 3.
points.
Yeah, I've
going
got
to this
Usyk.
last round.
What have I got then? Up by
2.
How the hell someone gave this to AJ? I do not know.
Well, if Usyk wins this round on your card, it's a 115-113, which is close. It'd be a 116-114 on mine, which is fair, reasonable. I can't make a case for Joshua winning the fight.
Yeah, no. He didn't.
No.
Yeah.
As they said on commentary, it's not done yet. They still have to get through the 12th round. But that's Usyk's bread and butter. Someone said that in the fights he's gone 12 rounds, has anyone ever won the 12th round against him? I don't think anyone ever
I
has.
can't remember the last Fury fight, but I remember thinking Fury did okay in that last round. Even in their first fight when Fury got wobbled all over, but I remember thinking Fury did actually okay in both of those. I need to go watch it back. Maybe we'll do a Fury Usyk look back.
They were both so fun to watch.
Look at, oh God, look at that, dude.
12 rounds.
Slipped away from him.
Look
Boom,
at
boom,
that.
boom, slipped.
And then opens another combination.
Jeez.
He's been made to miss. He's been hit with all sorts of angles, and that drains your energy. But he's been really good tonight.
Look at that.
Oh,
That's Bivol.
man.
That's Bivol, that.
Yeah.
That was very Bivol-esque.
That can be the Ukrainians' mantra here.
Oh, man.
Jesus, it's poetry in motion. Got caught there.
It is.
He's trying to slip the same way. Oh, okay, AJ.
Letting some
Okay,
shots
AJ,
go.
okay,
Letting a few body
AJ.
shots. And look at that.
As he seems to do every single time.
Tired.
Mm-hmm.
Trying
And
to throw him
AJ,
down.
look at that. You barely stay on his
barely
feet now.
stay, yeah. Both of them tired.
We resume with 87.
But huge improvements from the first fight.
Incredible
with him.
improvements.
Huge improvements.
I mean,
More aggressive, more willing to kind of roll the dice a little bit. Great jab, good right hand.
the first fight I had Usyk by what, 5 or 6. I think I gave AJ 3 rounds. I gave AJ 4 in this fight, but he had way more success.
Yes.
Even in the rounds he lost.
Yeah, 100%. I think, what's going on here with these two?
Just getting ragged towards the end of a 12-rounder. And Usyk again. Oh, look at this. Just opening combinations again. Yeah.
He knows how to close a show, man. He really does. Oh, nice stuff there, though.
Oh, look at that. A
it's just-
slip
yeah,
counter and a right hook. It just doesn't get any better than this.
No, it doesn't, to be fair, does it? It doesn't. The only thing is, Daniel Dubois has zero fear in
Yes,
him.
yes.
So he will go into the fire in the pocket where maybe AJ wouldn't. And he could get chinned for it, like that. But he will go into the fire. That'd be interesting to see.
He will go into the fire, but it's going to give him way more opportunity to get hit.
Pose more questions, no argument about that. But surely Usyk has done enough here. A desperate final lunge.
That was a brilliant fight.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
And I actually would say round of applause on that one. That was
Yeah,
brilliant.
that's a good fight.
That was a great fight.
And surely deep down, Joshua knows.
As he always does,
You scored in here.
drops to his knees.
I got Usyk a clear winner in the end there. He really had. But you know what? Joshua could have done any more, I don't feel. No, and without going just gung-ho and
You gave that last round to Usyk?
Yeah.
Yes.
a few little bits, but he tried the best he could. That's all you can do. He's in against a
Good fight, man.
It was a great fight. Again, I think you said it earlier on, Joshua saw that and was like, no, that was a great performance.
Yeah.
You could argue, with the exception of maybe Povetkin, one of the better performances of his career.
Yeah,
Even
100%.
in defeat, it just happens to be against an all-time great, one of the greatest heavyweights we've ever seen.
Yeah.
You're right to make that point, though.
Yeah, there you go. The great Vasily Lomachenko.
Ultimately, this is someone we might be looking at on all-time lists.
Good right hand.
That's a great right hand.
He's in the argument of who's the best
Bang!
Really good. Look at that.
Jeez, that would put me to sleep for a week.
as a heavyweight. You know,
Usyk just takes it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying with Usyk. We don't talk enough about the chin. Forget all the boxing ability is one thing. We know that his chin is insane because people do catch him sometimes. Look
Like
at that.
that.
Look at that.
and responded with better. And
But just look at the slip counter.
Yeah, and then that.
It's just
then
beautiful.
Bang. That's the way he pivoted. Look at this. He moves away. No, this isn't the one. This isn't the one where he kind of slides out of it.
of course, we haven't made it official yet. You never know. You never know in these situations.
AJ knows.
Everyone knows.
Yeah, you can
everyone
tell.
Knows, everyone knows. You know. As a fighter, you know, right? Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna get no home cooking, and even if you do, you don't want it.
If it was anything other than unanimous in Usyk's favour, let's not prejudge anything here. There's great respect between them, of course. And
It's only 3 years.
honest enough to know
Surely there's got to be some way we can get close to that.
the better man there.
It's only 3 years.
Yeah, but it's 3 years after a knockdown and 3 years of not fighting anyone even remotely close
that
to this level. This is the problem. I mean, you've done this video before about that's why I said the other day AJ Bacoli, and you were like,
Yeah.
and I was like, we just need to know.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get anything from fighting guys outside of the top 15 at this stage of AJ's career. It's almost like it's false pretense. that you are where you're not, really. It's a bit like what Deontay Wilder's doing fighting this Terrell Herndon.
Yeah,
and you guys are probably going to watch that fight after watching this, maybe. But what'd you get from it?
You get nothing. You get a
nothing.
knockout, a highlight reel knockout.
Yeah.
People can ask the question.
There
he's
needs to be
back, blah,
fear.
blah, blah. Yeah.
AJ needs to train with fear. So it needs to be like someone like, oh my God, this guy can actually hurt me and destroy me.
The shape he's in, AJ, that's what we need.
Yeah.
Because the way he looks there is just phenomenal. Like, look at how lean he is. That's what we need.
Yeah. All right, guys, there you go. There it is. The look back. AJ, or should I say Usyk versus AJ2. Oleksandr Usyk getting the job done. Don't forget, tune in to The Zone July 19th to see if Oleksandr Usyk can retain all those belts and get Daniel Dubois' IBF.
Undisputed ×2, potentially.
There you go, Undisputed ×2. Incredible. For more on The Look Back, more episodes, anything you guys want, put them in the comment section below and we'll see you another time.